Going on, family? Jumping here real quick, man. Do our thing real fast. You know how we do around here, man. Go ahead and stand tall and strong on them. Yep. Talk about why Christianity has failed us, and it ain't even that complex. No, it's not. It's not even that hard, man. The building catch up with us a little bit, man. So we can get into what we do, man. All right. Simple work right here. Very, very simple work right here, man. Wait till we get about 40 people in the building, man. Good afternoon, everybody. I see y'all in here, man. Let it get up a little bit so we can do this easy work. The work is only complicated when individuals try to fight against reality. Okay? But once we actually get into the grip of it, and we take our time, we don't get into the shouting matches, then we crystal good around here. And not the crystals you put in your pocket for power. We talking about clarity right here. All right. So yeah, man, I'm glad everybody came through on this Sunday, man. You know, this is RBA, you know, real black atheism, man. Those who just don't believe in that bullshit, right? Simple. Real black atheism explained. Is in this pamphlet right here, the chronology of human evolution. All right. You know how we do it, man. Go ahead to Amazon and go get that. You know, it's something part of the legacy of our RBA. And it's good, man. Also, y'all, we got that Wikipedia page, the Masi. Check that out, man. You get the rest of the publications. And you know, we're in the middle of writing a book. I'm close to about 3.5 years now. The book gonna be super tight. That way y'all can get it, tear it apart, do what y'all want to do. But you know it's gonna be sourced up. And there's a lot of learning in there, man. Whole lot of learning in there. So we on our A game around here. The foundation of what we do is scientific literacy. And we beat the brakes off of the religious texts, Islam, Christianity, Judaism, anything that has opposed Black people and causing them lose their cultural advantage. Understanding who or what you are gives you an advantage, right? It also, when you recognize who you are, it allows you to grab different things from new cultures. So, you know, it's a learning thing, it's a learning process. So, you know, real Black atheism, we don't run away from other cultures. We use information. If the shit work, man. All right. We don't stay stuck in the Stone Age. We don't do it. But if there are things in the Stone Age that can be brought forward that help us move in the proper direction, we're gonna use that. So we don't just say to hell with the Stone Age. There were things that people did in the Stone Age that are actually valuable to us today. All right, so you know, the Chinese do it, the Russians do it, America does it. They all rely on their ancient culture for things to grab, and since they're still looking, you know, they find things that are valuable. Like who knew? Like for instance, the Chinese, for instance, they was building a railroad, and they're great railroad builders, but they was trying to get over the Tibetan plateau. All right, and everybody know about Tibet and the mountains in Tibet and the high altitudes and all that. and they was just trying to figure out a way to actually build a railroad over those areas. And there were certain areas of the ground that was frozen, the permafrost, right? Where above the permafrost, you get an area that freezes and it thaws. It freezes and it thaws. And so, anybody know that if you build a foundation on an area that's freezing and thawing, then eventually it's going to crack the foundation. And so they was trying to figure out how in the hell can we keep this temperature constant? Because in villages in Tibet, when they was building modern houses and stuff, man, you can see the cracks in the wall based off of the freezing and the thawing out. They're like, how can we do it? Lo and behold, they figured out in some ancient grave sites in Tibet where they stacked up some rocks over the ground. What they realized was that it kind of keeps the temperature at a certain rate just by having these rocks piled up over there. So there you go. That's an answer to a modern problem. Okay. And so they actually built the railroad. They put down these rocks and stones, what kind of kept a constant temperature. So there you go. Stone Age brought forward. Right. But, when we really study, we realize that the African American man and their quest, because you'll hear people make statements like, hey, man, we want our own thing. We want to do this. We want to do that. Africa for the Africans. Hey, man, look, those lofty dreams and visions ain't going no damn where without science and technology, man. I know y'all love y'all spirituality. Man, I know y'all love y'all God. But goddamn, man. So let's talk about real fast. Let's jump in real quick. All right. So we want to start this off, right? Let me see what we got. How many people we got in the chat? We got, okay, we right at that 40 mark. Okay, so look, Black African Power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie. Defeats a disorganized troop every time. Woo-hoo-wee. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's Godkilla in the house. And I'm coming to do what I got to do. I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm standing tall. I'm standing strong. Hey, real black atheism is on the rise. Hey, look, man, good to be here, man. I know half of y'all, what time is it? Y'all getting out of church? Was it the Palm Sunday? What Sunday is it? Yeah. I know y'all went there and did y'all blessings out of fear. But I want to start off with this, man. So it's a lot of tugging going on. Shout out to Brother Reggie. You know what I'm saying? I know you did your thing in that debate against Pastor Bennett. Now, the question is, did I watch it? I watched one round of Pastor Bennett, and he was like in the Baptist church, he was sweating, he was going in. He had that tone that we all love, that Baptist, you know what I mean? He had that going. Hey, man, listen, man, what I learned from that was, look, when we giving out information, man, since we solid with the technology and the science, man, we just slow our pace down a little bit. You know what I mean? Throw a few jokes in there and get that information right. We ain't gonna never be able to keep up with them, man. It's never gonna be able to keep up with a Baptist preacher, right? Going in a tone we've been hearing since the first day our moms and dads took us to church. You ain't gonna be able to compete with that. But what you can do is be super solid in your approach to doing what you was doing, man. And I heard Brother Reggie was super solid. I'm gonna take some time out my day and get the whole gist of that debate, just to see where it is. And I'm gonna show y'all how serious it is, man. I'm gonna get some of Brother Reggie's material and I'm gonna reactivate that shit like I know I can, right? I'm gonna show you that it was impossible for the brother to lose, just based off of understanding what Christianity was, what it ain't. So we'll start off like this, man. We'll do this real quick, real fast. All right, I'm gonna show you why the book is bananas anyway, right? First of all, it's an anti-African text, right? It is fortified into building up a culture. Now, if you've been around for a while, you already know that I've been saying that the deities or deities, deified ancestors, whatever you want to say, it's based off a region, it's based off an area. It's a qualifier for people's culture, and it contains a people's culture, right? So we already know that Christianity is going to fail us, okay? in our fight to restore our culture. Even if our culture has become outdated in certain aspects, there are certain things that are powerful in the African culture. And I never want y'all to forget that. Even with the upgrade, you can still bring certain cultural understandings forward. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, it'll put you in a position. Culture is essential. Language is culture. Religion is culture. So we got a better understanding of what religion is. But let me show you what their culture teach, right? Watch this, right off the rip. Right off the rip. We would use our blue letter Bible joint real fast. Right off the rip. Let me show you what they teach me. It's right there. One of my favorite lines in the Bible, right? You can go right to the blue letter Bible. I suggest you use the regular English, the King James Version. Use regular English. Don't get caught up in that. Use the thing that is the most clear for you to understand. Book of Job, verse 1. Chapter 1, verse 6, it says, now the day came when the sons of God, okay, that's the sons of the Elohim. All right, let's see what this is. Let's look at the tool real quick. We slow this joint down. Now there was a day when the sons of God, yeah, so, I mean, if y'all been following me, y'all already know what Strong's number 430 is. Strong's number 430 is Elohim. That's the word they use in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. Elohim. It can mean a couple things: the powers, the forces, the gods, the goddesses. Okay? Ancient Hebrews, I don't even want to use the word ancient. The Hebrews, they use that term God in the fashion that, say, like the gods on earth would use it for human beings. So they would say, like the gods, they wasn't even talking about their particular, what they considered to be the creator. They could have been just talking about a human. But right here, it tells you the sons of God, right? The Elohim. All right, Strong's number 430 is Elohim. We could click it real fast. Elohim. All right, yeah. Here you go, Elohim.
Strong's H 430, entry 1. Eloah. Second entry.
We don't want to go to second.
Elohim.
Mm-hmm.
Elohim.
Mm-hmm.
And the third entry, Eloah.
All right, so Elohim, okay, rulers, judges, God, judge, God, goddess, great, mighty, angels, exceedingly, all right, God, ward. All right, so let's go back. Well, for all y'all just got back to church and got mesmerized and start getting shaky. So it say, now the day came when sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. All right, what's the word Lord there? Yahweh. I already know what it is. Let's see. Let me show you how they use different words for different deities. All right, that's how they go back and forth on you. Here you go. Present themselves the Lord. Let's see. See what Lord they talking about. Is they talking about the landlord? What Lord is they talking about there? Because you had lords in London and England. Yeah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Yahweh or Yahweh. That's the Lord. So the sons of God, the Elohim, right? Sons of God came to present themselves. Now watch how this works. Now the day came when the sons of God, now the day came when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. And Satan also arrived amongst them. So at this point, you just read, you saying, damn, that's interesting. So the sons of God get to hang out with Satan? And the sons of God ain't trying to bring themselves, they ain't trying to capture the Satan? Nah. So obviously, when we read this, which is interesting to me, it always has been interesting to me, that the sons of God hangs out with Satan. Satan can't actually be the adversary, can he? You know how they say birds of a feather flock together? Now, Brother Ankh came to present themselves, and he was coming with heroin dealers all day long. You're gonna say, damn, dog. Well, you Yeah, they my boys. I ain't selling dope, but they my boys. You're gonna say, but dang. But we talking about the sons of God hanging out with Satan. And it don't seem to be a problem. It just don't. Okay, Cain presented himself, Lord, and Satan also arrived. The Lord said to Satan. So the Lord can actually talk to Satan and don't snatch his ass up and get him. You remember, he causing all the problems in the world, right? I mean, that's what they teach us in Christianity, that the adversary is Satan, the whisperer, the one that tempted Adam and Eve in the garden. So right here, you got a chance to get him, Lord. But you don't get them. You just have a conversation with them. This is what I've realized, yo. This is a bunch of malarkey, yo. At no point does this cultural context, in this particular culture, it seems to be okay for the adversary, right, to have a conversation with the God of the boundless universe, and the God of the boundless universe don't do nothing at all but do this. Watch this. The Lord said to Satan, where have you come from? And Satan answered the Lord, from roaming above on the earth and from walking back and forth and across it. So you just having a good time chilling. Whoop-de-doo and do-the-to-doos everywhere, fucking up the lives of human beings, basically, because whatever Satan go, that's where the trouble go, right? That's, you know how in the Christian church, well, I got tempted. Right, he's the tempter, am I correct? According to this story. According to this narrative, according to this particular culture, they don't really have a problem, right, with Satan. And if you can read farther in the text, you know, Jesus Christ, you know, he's sitting around having conversation with Satan. He don't reach out and punch him in the mouth. He just let Satan tempt him and put him through certain tests and trials. The most banana thing. So what I'm trying to show you here is that this particular culture does not have a problem with Satan. Not the Son of God, Jesus Christ, not God, not none of them. They don't have a problem with that. But yet they teach us that, you know what I'm saying, we're sinful people, we born into sin. This is the problem right here. This is a cultural problem right here, all right? So it's important to know why Christianity failed us, because Christianity introduces into a culture where, you know, the evil forces ain't really a problem. Like, don't fight against that for real, all right? So the Lord said to Satan, have you considered my servant Job? So now Job, if anybody know Job chilling, minding his business, he the most loyal person to God, the boundless universe. Jesus ain't born yet. Job ain't did nothing. Let me tell you about Job. Let me see. He say, there is no one like him on earth. So first of all, there is no one like him on earth, a pure and upright man, one who fears God, turns away from evil. So at this point, there's a human being on earth that fears God, that is pure in his heart. You know what I'm saying? And always turns from evil. And what the Lord doing, the guy that hangs out with Satan, what is he doing here? Let's see, it's right in your face. I'm gonna read it again. There is no one like him on earth. Ain't no one like him on earth. So what does God decide to do to somebody that's no one like him, or he's gonna test them up? Wait a minute, God knows everything. He already knows that Job, based off what he's saying, ain't gonna go against him. So why test him, Lord of the boundless universe? Y'all gotta read. Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one like him on earth, a pure and upright man, one who fears God and turns away from evil. Man, okay. Let's see what kind of gift you're going to get for being that type of person. Then Satan answered the Lord, is it for nothing that Job fears God? Have you not made a hedge around him and his household and all that he has on every side? You have blessed the work of his hands, and his livestock have increased in the land. Satan, slick dude. Come on with all that. God, you bugging. Man, you put a hedge around him. Yo, you bless his family. You gave him everything. Why would he go against you? So Satan is slicker than God at this point. He's actually convincing God that, dude, this is the God that's supposed to know everything. He's actually telling him, look, bro, man, if you Look what all you gave him. Of course he's going to be like that. He was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, Lord. Now, the Lord should have said, get out of here with that. As a matter of fact, they shouldn't even been in this conversation because God knows everything. He's omnipresent, omnipotent, and omnipotent. That means he's all powerful. He knows everything. There ain't nothing happening to him. And he's in everything all the time. So then why have this conversation with Satan, the guy you know is evil? Why you letting him convince you of something, God? It's a crazy story when you really read it. At this point, the mythology is failing us. It's failing us because it's out of context for what we're thinking and what we should be doing. How you going to use that? Oh, I can hear past that. Well, he was really tempting them, to show the Satan what he talking about, man. God don't, why would God have to tempt? God already know everything. Oh, here we go. Watch this. Watch how Satan bamboozle God. But extend your hand and strike everything he has, and he will no doubt curse you to your face. Now, wait a minute, man. God know everything, man. He already know he's not going to do that. He know he's not going to do it. So if God knows he's not going to do it, then why would God do that to Job, who is the most loyal person to him on planet Earth, according to this story? I'm going to say this real slow for y'all. For all y'all that's kind of thinking there might sort of maybe there's a God. I hear you. But let's see. But extend your hand and strike everything he has, and he will no doubt curse you to your face. So the Lord said, Satan, all right then. You bargaining with the most evil force that you created, by the way. You really gonna do that? What's really going on here, y'all? This is bananas. This is written by the hands of human beings on bananas. I'm gonna say it again. It's clear that a human being is writing this because this is the whole thought process. This ain't no sacred divine scripture that our grandmother taught. It's sacred, it's holy, it's divine. No, it ain't. It's a bunch of people in the Middle East rambling and having fun. No more than we do on Fridays and Saturdays when we beating each other up or doing what we do. We're having fun there. But this ain't the God that moves and make the earth, every knee will bow, every mountain will shake and right now. These are Palestinians, Canaanites, just learning how to write for the first time, bucking. Funny. So the Lord said, Satan, all right then, everything he has is in your power. Only do not exceed your hand against the man himself. So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord. Yep. All right. Appreciate that, God abound the universe. I'm going to beat him up. I ain't going to kill him, though, but I'm going to beat him up. What was we thinking about when we read this? What was the slaves thinking about when some of them learned how to read when they read this? What type of mentality was put into their head at this junction? See, Christianity fails us because it's in a cultural context, right, that is dangerous to where we came from. The cultural identifiers are different. The worship, the ancestors is different. The Bible, the Old and New Testament is an ancestral shrine. It commemorates on the ancestors of Jesus Christ, Moses, Isaac, and Jacob. It's giving them veneration. It's putting them on high. And it's making you forget about the people that's on earth that gave rise and gave birth to you. It's putting you somewhere out there in the planetary system. I don't know. This is a very, very interesting concept. I tell everybody, read the Bible, get a map and read it. Look at the characters where they located at. Look at the Bible world. What is the Bible world? What is the Bible world? What world are they talking about? Are they talking about your world, their world, my world? Who the hell are they really? What God? The landlord, the Lord of the land of God? What the hell are they talking? What God? My God, your God, good God? What the hell are they talking about here? Read this shit like you would read any other story. Sacred and divine? How is that it's only sacred and divine because the culture they created makes it sacred and divine. The Hebrews are only the chosen people. Why are the Hebrews the chosen people? The Hebrews are the chosen people because they wrote it and said they're the chosen people. See how simple this shit is, y'all? It's very simple, but the complicated part is the way they have attacked your Stone Age mind. The complicated part is the way they have taken advantage of your belief system. Human beings, Homo sapiens, man. The brain itself is designed to believe. So they take advantage of that. They're like a con artist, right? Corruption at an all-time high. This is where Christianity fails us. It does not implement in your mind the protection mechanism that cultures do. Because in their cultural story, in this biblical narrative, they tell you who their enemies is. Oh, the Canaanites, the Jebusites, Judas, the Amalekites, fight against the Roman Empire. All that is showing you a snapshot of what to do when you come to your enemies. It shows you how to fight against them, but this don't show you how to fight against your enemies. It shows you how to fight for these people against their enemies. You're being co-opted, subservient, inferiority complex. Christianity has failed us because it builds in an inferiority complex, like whatever we had is inferior. It is clear that 2021 years ago, they claim a man named Jesus Christ walked the earth. And they give you the whole lineage. I don't see my grandmother name in there. I don't see their Khan name in there. I don't see the Masi ancestors in there. I see their ancestors. And they go right back to the God. Who is God? God is their primary ancestor, the great ancestor. The big man, before they start to establish government systems, they had tribes. And before they had tribes, they called them big man. The one who could talk the best, everybody would flock around them. Y'all got to study anthropology, paleontology. Y'all got to study it. You got to study anthropology to know that niggas ain't start out with full-flung governments. Let me retract the word nigga, ninjas. Homo sapiens didn't dive out the womb governing themselves like y'all wanted to be. No, that's not what it was, not at all. They had just people, one guy, right, the mighty man, okay, the best fighter, the best talker, okay, would run the clan of 10 or 15, all right? Okay, so this clan leader becomes God to later generations. How easy is that to get? Let me slow down. The mighty man, the mighty God, okay? The mighty man becomes the venerated ancestor. The venerated ancestor over time becomes the God. It's always a human idea. It's always a human concept. This is how you get a Christian, no matter what they say. This book is divine because man said it was. No. It's inspired by God. It's only inspired by God because a human said it was inspired by God. Where is God at? Where is God talking to everybody saying, it's inspired by me? You don't see it. It's not there. It's not there. You don't see it. So anyway, we're right here with the crazy Job debacle. And I'm going to show you another debacle later on. Now it came the day when Job and his sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in their oldest brother's house. And the message came from Job saying the oxen were pulling and the donkeys were grazing beside them. And the Sabians swooped down and carried them all away and killed the servants and the sword. And I can escape to tell you. Okay, so right there, you're starting to see it. You're starting to see his life starting to turn around. The guy that is the most honest to God, the guy who's the most turned away from evil, he's starting to lose some things here because this is Satan. The same type of shit happened to the Pharaoh when the Pharaoh was trying to let Moses go. I'm going to let you go, Moses. You have convinced me. I'm gonna let you go. What God do? God hardened the Pharaoh's heart. It's always this guy here, this God guy that really destroys our lives. If you read it like I'm reading it, And you also know the rest of the story. Y'all can read the rest of the damn story. His whole life get torn down to nothing. Just so this God guy can prove to Satan that the man wouldn't curse God. This is something that God already knows. How the hell is this a teaching lesson, learn lesson? It's a bunch of buffoonery. At this juncture, Christianity has failed us. So, man, y'all just gotta read the book, man. Take the sacred nonsense off of it, man. Hey, man, RBA in the house, man. Make sure y'all support Abjuwear, ABDJUWEAR. Man, hit that cash app too, man. Ankh. All right, ANKHKAKEK. Let me see if I can put that in there real quick for y'all, man. But you just gotta read, man. Read. Reading comprehension is essential. Read, it's right there for you. You can read yourself right out the book. That's all you gotta do. It ain't hard. So let's see exactly what religion is. And once you see what religion is, man, then I'm gonna pass out that link, man. I just want to get it in real quick. So what exactly is religion, ladies and gentlemen? We talk about it all the time. Let me see this. What is religion? We'll see what religion is and how you know for certain Christianity is spelled. It's real simple, real easy. Encyclopedia Wikipedia. Encyclopedia Wikipedia. You know how we used to have like encyclopedia, 50 books, A to Z. We don't got that no more. We got shit like Britannica and Wikipedia. It's a damn encyclopedia. So anybody talking about don't use the encyclopedia, you're idiots. Don't listen to the idiots. We start with Wikipedia and we end in the journals. All right? That's what we do. But for this particular subject, this ain't hard. We know for sure that humans wrote this text. We know for sure that humans said that God inspired them. This is what we know for sure. Let me say it slow. We know for sure that humans wrote the text. And we know for sure that the writing script they use come out in our valley. And we know for sure that humans said that God inspired them. Oh, God is inspired by God. We know God didn't write. No, it's only inspired by God because y'all say it's inspired by God. Yeah, there you go. So religion. What is religion, y'all? And this is how you can know. So imagine yourself, 1400s, getting off the slave ship in the Americas. And before you leave your humble lands in Africa, they're putting you in the slave dungeons. Dr. Maya teaches that. She shows you pictures of the slave dungeons. K. Cool, you know what I mean, who like the first damn preacher, you know what I'm saying, proselytizing to people in Africa at these slave dungeons. I got that book somewhere, Kwaku, recommended by Dr. Oyama. Yeah, I don't got it. The stories of Kwaku, crazy. Yeah, Kwaku. So, these slave dungeons with these crosses over top of them. The African was loaded in there, they was baptized, and taken away. All right? So, what is slavery? Slavery is the conditioning of a people into another way of life. Domestication, breeding. They was actually formulating and transforming our brains into something that is more easily acceptable. And they was long-term planners. So in long-term planning, they already was 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 years ahead of the process. And to double down on you, once they have infused their culture, how do they infuse their culture? They do it the same way they did it to the Vikings. Vikings was great fighting men. Matter of fact, they was beating the brakes off of Europe, the Vikings was. They ransacked Paris. Y'all didn't know that? Ravensbrück. Well, I love reading about the Vikings. They like my favorite white boys, yo. But over time, although y'all came in, y'all conquered the area, they called them the Danes. They become the Danes. Y'all can't own land here, not unless you accept Jesus Christ or get baptized. Right there. Even after you didn't beat them, right? They say, we ain't gonna be at peace with you. You just can't own land. But if you just get baptized, then you can own land. And then that's when the Vikings started to infuse their religion with the Britons and the Franks, because they was all stemming from the Roman Empire, because the Franks and the Brits were the Germanic tribes or the barbarian tribe outside of the Holy Roman Empire. John Henry Clark say, study European history. This is how I've done this. I can understand it. Anyway, back to the infusing, right? Maybe later on I'll show you some pictures of them infusing Viking gods with Christianity. This is essential in the cultivation process. You infuse it. The same way they do it in Africa. In Africa, you can have several religions so you can infuse it, but that shit you always lose when you do that. Because the dominant culture is the culture with the high-tech science and mathematics. They're going to get you. They're going to get you. They're going to get you. This is where Christianity has failed us. So when they got off them slave ships, immediately it started, before they even got on the slave ships, they was already showing there's a power higher than you, and it represents the cross. And the only reason your ass lost is because your gods have failed you. And to show you your gods have failed you, we're loading your ass up in the ship and we're going to Christianize your damn ass. If you find any land that does not have a Christian monarch, you can bring the inhabitants to Christ. That's the Papist Bulls. They draw the line down the map. We talked about that, right? Look up Pope Julian VI and the Papist Bulls, where they decreed any land to be discovered, if we find a place, right, that is not inhabited by Christian monarchs, you can definitely slay them nuts and bring their ass to Christ. We're going to save their souls. How can any of us, at that point, Christianity has failed us? Oh, man, civil rights movement, the church, no, the Black African Americans that used high-powered lawyers, that used their brain that was given to them based off the process of evolution in Africa. In an innate spirit. I'm just talking about just the who you are as a people wanting to be free, stepped up during the civil rights movement. The only reason they was called the damn Christian church or Christian, because it was the only goddamn game in town for us. Oh, wait a minute, okay, this over there, man, the hell what you thought we had or what it was, the most powerful organism that we had was the damn Black church. Where did the Black church come from? It came from the white church. I'm tired of the white boy, but I'm not that tired of you. I'm still gonna be a Christian, but I'm just tired of you. Whatever. They use Christianity to liberate. Man, stop. Okay, you can have that. But Christianity, and I'm gonna show you, was the tool that infused European culture with the Africans. What about the Black church? The Black church was the white church painted black. They were still, matter of fact, look at the steps. White church, Black church, conscious community. The goddamn Black church made you run from the Black church and mess with the conscious community, which was really worse than the Black church, because at least the Black church, there's a possibility of you accepting science, right? And not worrying about the white person, because you really can't worry about the white person because you know that the white people get Christianity, and somewhere in the back of your mind, oh, Jesus could possibly be white. If he's white, and I'm a Christian, I can't deny it. Because we're like, oh, no. We're not worshiping no white Jesus. We ain't doing none of that. Matter of fact, we ain't doing Christianity. We're gonna do this thing right here. So the Black church actually pushed it to the conscious community, which was really a triple spell because it knocked out our culture. See, it always, let me slow it down for you. The conscious community actually took the culture away completely. We're not talking about the Dr. Benz. We're not talking about the John Jacksons. We're not talking about the Hubert Harrisons. We're not talking about them. We're talking about the Bobby Hemmings, the Delbert Blairs, the red, the blue, the green, the orange pills, the people that you can see on the Breakfast Club. We talking about them. who amalgamate our culture with everybody else's shit. It's called the New Age movement. Those who've accepted the European New Age movement with their veganisms, with their alternative medicines, with their crystal magic, with their yoni priest, and all that is a byproduct of the Black church. This is where Christianity has failed us. So let's see what religion is. Y'all probably need to rewind that shit. I might not be able to put that back like that again, because I'm just trying to let you know, that's it. White church get strong, make the Black church, niggas get even strong, then just get even stronger, they make the conscious community. We not talking about what Doc and them was doing. Doc and them, Dr. Ben and them, man, they was practicing atheism, bro. All right, that's what they was doing. John B. Clark, and they wasn't dealing with the religion, dog. All right, they wasn't believing, yo. That's what I want to give y'all, I want to give you the real shit. Where you can respect, oh man, damn, okay, that's African, all right. I don't believe that God, but I can see the value in this and okay. And I'm gonna take science too. That's what the brothers did, dog. That's the foundation I stand on. RBA, real Black atheism, where the 5 horsemen is John Jackson, Dr. Ben, Hubert Harris. Who else we got? Sheikh Andy. Nah, I can't put this Sheikh in there because he believes a Muslim. I'm gonna get him out. John B. Clark, Dr. Ben, Hubert Harris. Who else we got? 2 more. I'm gonna remember in a minute. If I don't, so what? So this is where real Black atheism arises. At that point where Dr. Ben was old and they was doing the New Age shit, the things that Dr. Ben didn't mess with. You know, the stuff, the shrines. With Jabari and them, the shrines, and Sinjedium, they in shrines. They was saying, matter of fact, we seen it play out in front of our faces, dog. Like, Ankh, I love you, man. But you taking God and spirituality away from us, yo. That's the shit they did to Dr. Ben and them, yo. They was like, I hear you. I love Africa, but the Africans were spiritual. And then you start getting this thing of the shrines and the shamages and the crystals and they was taking pieces of what Bobby Hinman was bringing in, and it was with the Egyptian yoga. They wasn't going all the way with Delbert Blair and the Martians and and all that. They wasn't going quite that far. They coded what they was doing in Egyptian, you know, with the giant unks, They was, you know, they was taking a little of Dr. Benz and John Reed Clark's and John Jackson. They was taking pieces of that, you know what I'm saying? They was taking Egypt and they was blending it together and taking the New Age shit with the yogurt and they was blending it in. So they go that direction. They go to the total pseudo direction with the New Age movement, right? And then they split off and make shrines and they mix African culture, and there you go. And then there's me. And then there's the pseudo killers. RBA. You ain't gonna be able to do it, dog. Not gonna be able to go in that direction. Ain't gonna be able to split there. Now you see why it's always a problem. Now y'all see the problem? And it's the fucking Black church to blame for. I ain't gonna blame Black church because we're trying to get out of that. Anyway, religion is the social cultural system. Let's see. Sociology, social system is pattern network of relationships consisting of coherent whole that exists between individuals. That's what Christianity did. They broke that cohesiveness. They took your language away. They split up the different tribes. They took away your cohesion. That's what Christianity does. Don't honor your ancestors. It's blasphemy. It's evil. See? No matter what Pastor Ben and them say, there's that thing. It's the glue breaker. Although it might have been one of the largest institutions we had in America, although the civil rights movement might have ran through that institution, there's no denying that. There's no denying what they've done. But it broke down our what? Our cohesiveness, our coherent whole that exists between individual groups and institutions. If the glue breaks, the whole thing falls. Now you're really looking at a fallen people trying to piece it together. So you get the New Age movement with the pseudo trying to piece it together. Then you get the New Age movement with the shrine and the New Age religion trying to piece it together. And then you get the real black atheists and the atheists, you know what I'm saying, the anti-theists, you know what I'm saying, trying to piece that shit all together. And it was all deemed with that first person to say, if you find a Christian, if you find a martyr, does not have Christ, you can enslave them and bring them to Christ. It started with the church and was doubled down by the black church, because that's all they did. They doubled down on the effort to take your cultural cohesiveness. Y'all got to work with me, man. I'm just saying, man, take your time, man. Everybody don't got like me, but you at least got to hear me. Just hear what I'm saying. So let's get here real quick. Culture system is the interaction of different elements in culture. While a cultural system is very different from the social system, sometimes both systems together are referred to as the social cultural system. Decimated that. Christianity knocked the Ankhs off in Africa. They took the tombs. Islam took the bricks off the pyramid to build their shrines, to build their cultural containers. Islam is a cultural container of Arab culture. They're venerating their great ancestors. They're venerating their cultural container. Islam, Christianity, and Judaism are cultural containers of Middle Eastern people. You just fucking look on the map. How do you know? Because this shit didn't start everywhere. It only started in these areas. So, watch this. How does Christianity fail this? Designated behaviors. Religious behaviors are behaviors motivated by religious beliefs. Religious actions are also called ritual, right? And religious, evidence are called taboos or ritual prohibitions. Avoidances. I want to get that word right. Let me get that word right for y'all. Hold on. Let me read this again. It says religious behaviors are behaviors motivated by religious beliefs. Religious actions are also called ritual, and religious avoidances are called taboos or ritual prohibitions. So avoid blood sacrifices. That's what the Africans did. You can bring Brother Ben. Shout out to the Master Clan warriors. Right? You can go on the channel, right, and watch them perform some of those African rituals. Christianity claims no more rituals like that. Don't do that no more. No, because we have the great sacrifice. It's the same damn thing. Human beings been sacrificing human beings and sacrificing animals. That's one of the man's oldest things, whether you're in Mesoamerica, whether you're amongst the Egyptians, the Nubians, they all did that. Sacrifices. The Christians say, nah, you ain't got sacrifices. We already did that. That guy right, he's a sacrifice. So when the African did their sacrifices and they juju and they voodoo, they Ifa and do that, you're wrong. You're evil, you're out of control. But really, it's religious behavior. So they changed and reorganized your religious behaviors, which is part of your culture. Now, can't you see? This is the process of making of a slave, kidnapped victim. This is why we suffer from PTSS, post-traumatic slave syndrome, because you was ripped away from your cultural container. It's your culture that puts you in proper perspective, that allows you to see the world through the eyes of your ancestors. How do you see through the eyes of your ancestors? They all did, huh? Wait, it's the culture that's transmitted from generation to generation. Well, I hear you say a lot of times that shit, oh yeah, and sometimes the shit get whack, of course. But a culture should be changeable, should have a certain level of changeability in it, should have a certain amount of evolution in it. Should be able to take other moving parts and bring it into it. Is that not what the Europeans did? Look on the back of their money, they got fucking pyramids on the back of it. And they mix it in God, we trust the pyramids, giving reference to Egyptian culture, which is on the continent of Africa last time I checked. So all cultures with math and science, right? They amalgamate it with their culture and make it their own. Well, behavior and practices, morals. Where's your moral? We know what moral is, morality. Morality. They have different moralities. Africans have certain Africans and certain African groups have different moralities, right? So Christianity brings its own set of moralities, like God of the bound universe can hang out with Satan himself, and Satan himself can make God hurt a person who was perfect in the eyes of the Lord. That's their morals right there. Oh, kill all the women and children, but you can take them virgins who has not been touched by man. That's their moral code right in front of your face. Worldview. Christianity changed your worldview. You wasn't shit until Jesus Christ came. You was all living in sin. And in that mighty day around BC or 2001, however you want to say it, the Lord came and saved all slaves. That's how I got into not believing. I said, Mom, all reverence and power go to my mother. I said, Mom, should we not thank the white people? My mother said, here you go again. She said, why, Bobby? I said, because without white people, we wouldn't have known about Jesus Christ. And if we wouldn't have known about Jesus Christ, we would have never got to heaven. She just started laughing because she knew I had it. She knew at that point, she knew I had it. She started laughing. Well, get out my face. Worldview, your worldview. Worldview is the fundamental cohesive orientation of an individual or society, encompassing a whole of the individual's or society knowledge and point of view. Worldview includes, a worldview can include natural philosophy, fundamental, external, and normative things, values, emotions, and it just keeps going on and on and on and on. What worldview do you have? We have a Christian worldview. That's why I'm fucking with the RBA, because I seek to change that worldview. Agency. I like to have African American agency. Oh, why not African agency? Because we're transforming in our environment, and we're taking bits and pieces of the best things that Africa had all over the place, whether it's the Nile Valley, whether it's West Africa, East Africa, South Africa, Central Africa. We're taking all those things, and we're taking from our experiences in North America. We fought in all the wars in North America: World War I, World War II, World War III, World War IV, World War V. World War III, yeah, when they were spraying water hoses and shit on you, and putting those German shepherds on you, police department, water hoses, fire department. That was World War III for us. Yeah, worldview. Text, sacred text, the Bible, the Quran. Nah, sacred text. West Africa, they had blankets, right? They gave a message. We had papyruses, we had things, sacred places, right? Shrines. Look, shrine is a holy and sacred site dedicated to specific deities, ancestors, heroes, martyrs, saints, daemons, and similar to figures of respect. You lose all that with Christianity. Africa, West Africa, Central Africa no longer becomes sacred when you're a Christian. Pastor Bennett, I'm talking to you. We lost our sacred places, bro. How important are sacred places? The mountain of Ammon. How important is that down in Nubia? How important are the walls that you find in South Africa? How important is Pentacle Point, sacred caves, Shango Bone? How valuable? Ah, man, y'all already know, man. Y'all pretty much got it. Prophecies. How can we have our prophecies? The great massive warriors. When the first white man appears in the land is through. How important and how invaluable and how valuable was that prophecy right there? And what does that prophecy tell us today? It's telling us to keep some agency for yourself. That doesn't mean throw everything away. That means keep agency for yourself. Dare to be great. That's exactly what it means. We don't need your permission to be great. Right. Ethics, organization. We lost our organizations to Christianity. Like, this could go on and on. Relates to humanity, to supernatural, transcendental, spiritual elements. However, there is no scholarly consensus over what precisely constitute a religion. It's a lot of things, divine, it's saints, it's festivals, all our festivals, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's why people get mad. Well, you know, Black History Month is like a festival to us. The hell with that shit. Feasts, man, it's all kind of funerary services. You know, they bury you like a Christian in a Christian church. Prayer, all that. Music, art, dance. That's why we love hip hop culture, because it's ours. The church robs you of all that, your folk religion. I mean, listen, man, if y'all can't see how Christianity failed us, then brother, Ankh can't help you, man. Let me see if I can get somebody else on here, man. I didn't say what I had to say. This is what I'm saying. Well, that's why I don't debate that. Why should I have to debate that? It's right in front of your face. It's simple. Simple reasoning. Simple reasoning. Interesting. Very, very interesting, y'all. Trying to tell you, man. Trying to tell you. He sent this link out here, man. Yeah. So yeah, we, hey, I'm just saying, y'all know what I'm saying. I'm just saying, look, like Christianity just failed us. Like y'all can see, it's a cultural container of European colonialism, and blackenized by Black people. Like, what do you want me? Where's the debate in that? Man, I took my time and weaved y'all through it, and y'all can play this back to y'all daggone kids. I made sure I didn't cuss. I took the word nigga out and replaced it with ninja, and man, that's what we talked about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very, very interesting, y'all. Yeah, let me get this link out, man. So get some people to join the day and go and party, man. Yeah, somebody to join the party, man. Yeah, man. Moderators in there, man. Put the Cash App link in there, man. Put the ad juice store in there for me, please, if that's possible, man. I really appreciate that. I really, 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 really appreciate that. See if I can get you the daggone link. All right. See if I can get some people in here, man. Felt like, like I put the show where I wanted to be at today, man. Got it in. See if I can get some people to join on this festive Sunday. It is a festive Sunday. It is. It's a festive Sunday. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Put the link in here. We get anybody in the chat that think they feel lucky today. Anybody felt lucky? Stump the Godkilla. Does anybody feel lucky? Anybody want to join and add something to the bill? If you're feeling lucky, you feel like you're gonna get past where I'm at with it, then dive in. Oh shoot, I gotta get this. Hold on, I can't even put the link in there right. Let me switch it out. Bam. All right.
Been so lucky. Stumping.
1 second. All right, now I can put the link in here. All right, here we go. Y'all should be able to see it. Let me see. See if y'all feel lucky. Y'all still in church, sneaking on your cell phones. Let me find out. Join your cell phones in church. In church. Shout out to Brother Ben for becoming an Agun priest. Yeah. African agency. Shout out, Brother Ben. Oh man, let me get, man. Hold on, I'm trying to get you. 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Let me get the link out there. All right, I'll put the link out there. All right. It's out there, man. It's out there. I see you, Fritz. Man, I ain't even went down the line, man. Brother, good God of law. Nah, man, you ain't clear me up, man. I ain't listening to you, man. You crazy. You stupid. Late show 42 was good. Who else we got on here? 22 Love. Who else we got in here? See, Miss Tiffany, what's good? What it do? Metro Custom, what's up with you? Monroe, what's up with you? What's up? Man, mute that out, man. Do not come on here. Cool Joe, what's up with you? Fritz, I see you. Pseudo Killer Official. All right, I'm gonna put the link in there. Anusha, what it do? What it do? What it do? I see you, Kent. He call him a Christian apologist. Yeah, stop apologizing, man. All right, man. How long we been on here, man? We ain't gonna draw this out too long, man. Man, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. Yeah, what you got stupid to say? I know you got something stupid to say. I'll give you 1 second. What you got? No, it's stupid. Unmute your mic. I know it's stupid, bro. Come on, yo. Brother, good God, my God, your God, what's up? All right. Don't try to, you on mute if you're trying to talk. You're on mute. You're on mute. Man, put you back in again. Come on, man, you got 2 things. Get out of there, man. What's up? Can't hear you, bro. and the power of the Lord. You... Nope. Can't hear you.
Peace, brothers. Can you hear me?
Yep, right here. What's up? What's on your mind, yo? What stupid shit you gonna say?
What is the anger for? What is that about?
I ain't got no anger. I'm just saying it's gonna be stupid. It ain't gonna make no damn sense. It's gonna be stupid. After what you just heard, anything you said for what I just said, how I just taught that, yo, and then you believe in a God. And that's the only reason why you would say what you about to say. So my first question to you is, let me get you first. Do you believe in God, bro?
Absolutely.
All right, so there you have it. So now we see that the line is divided. You not only believe in God, you believe in a Christian God and a Muslim God. Am I correct? Or is it a voodoo? You believe in?
I'm not Hellenistic, but I believe in a supreme creator. And if they're teaching the supreme creator in the voodoo ideology, then we're doctrinal system. Then we're worshiping the same thing.
What? Worshiping?
I said if you're saying that in voodoo, the voodoo god, I'm saying if they give credence to the supreme creator like me, right, then
all right, freeze, man. What's going on, Fritz? Oh yeah, Otto trying to get in there, Fritz. Fritz. All right, pseudo killer official. All right, hold on. All right, you can come back in, man. Go ahead, unmute yourself.
What's up, Ankh? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you doing, brother? Pseudo killer official. What's up with you, Fritz?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, Fritz. Hey.
peace, brother.
Fritz, I can hear you, bro.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
We can
you.
hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, we hear you. What's going on?
I'm good. You good? Yeah. Everyone good?
People good over here. Brother, good.
What?
So you were saying there, brother, good God.
Right.
What are you saying?
Oh, I can't even remember where you cut me off, so I don't know. I can't remember.
You was trying to act like that everybody prays to the same God.
No. I didn't say that. I said if in the voodoo system, they I understand that they have some systems. They have like different gods for the weather and wind and rain. But if they give credence to the supreme creator, that there's a creator above all of that, then we're basically in the same. We believe the same thing.
No,
It's just that I just got different. I just use Islam as a way of life. It's just a way of life. You know what I mean? The way I have to live my life. I think it's the best system behind enemy lines as a black man. I think this is the best system.
no.
Especially for us behind enemy lines, and the fact that we're living, every country, even Africa, living under white supremacy. So I think it's best for our minds at this time. We could go back to those old systems when these corrupt people are not in control of everything, So
Good. Can I answer your question?
and what's going on, brother?
Where are you? In North London, yeah?
No, I'm in Southeast.
You're in South, right where I live.
Okay.
What? Tell me what oppression you're under in Southeast right now.
What oppression? What do you mean by oh, you saying what oppression?
You said that you got to fight. This is the only way out of this system. What system are you under in Southeast London? What part of Southeast London?
Poverty.
Southeast London you are?
Lewisham. I'm saying
that's
poverty.
Exactly where I'm from. That's where I'm
Yeah.
from,
Right.
So I mostly know you. So we've grown in the same
you're
area.
quite far from. No, I grew up in Southwest London, though.
Well, I grew up in Deptford, New Cross. Okay. You know where that is.
Right. So let me talk about the oppression then. So I'll just say, the oppression of the poverty oppression, money, not having enough,
We're in Southeast London right now.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm saying for me, I'm talking about for me. I'm not talking about I'm talking about for me. Finding hard for work, stuff like that, you know what I mean? So.
And is that only black people? Is there not all cultures in Southeast London, West London, North London where was finding it hard right now?
Yeah, absolutely. It's more than
So
one people.
what oppression do you need to apply Islam to fight out of in London right now?
Oh, it's a mental thing, bro. So that my based up on growing up in this society, my value systems was different when I was younger from the way they are now. So Islam gave me a better value system and a way of seeing life. So rather than me before Islam, I was very self-conscious about my money and other things, you know. But since I got Islam, I'm more comfortable. Like I don't feel oppressed no more. I'm just saying I feel more comfortable in my situation with the Islam. That's what I'm trying to say,
I get that totally. What I'm basically saying, you can follow whatever you want to follow, and I understand you've got that ideology, but that's not a tangible ideology that we need to be pushing as a collective, because it brings nothing. It gave you the spur to feel like you came out of oppression, but me as a non-believer, what does it do for me?
Well, like I said, if you can take things for what it is, yeah, then it's okay. Do you see what I'm saying? If you can take the word for what it is and you can live in it, then that's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool for you you don't need Islam or Christianity. You may not need a spiritual system, you know?
Okay.
But I need it. But
we
yeah.
agree. We agree that we don't really need a system to come out of what we're doing.
But you know the reason why, but I think it would be imperative if we was coming together where we do have a code of law or a code of how we're going to treat each other. And I think that the systems, you know, based upon how to treat your fellow brother in Islam and Christianity would be a better basis for us to come together. I'm just trying to say.
Isn't that a natural human thing? We don't, me personally, I don't need a book to tell me to want to love my brother and say that this and that. That should be a natural human thing. I shouldn't need an ideology or some kind of book to give me that standard of living. I should love my fellow human enough to want to feel that way. My morals come from what I don't want done to me, I wouldn't do upon others.
Right. And I think that you got that from Christianity.
That's a basic human. That's got nothing to do with a book. That's a basic human, general, instinctive way of living. So why do I need to come under an ideology to do that when it's just something that anyone can do?
But where did you get that from, though, brother? I believe if you was from, say, a black elite and never had no type of Christianity or Islamic doctrines in your house, because the way that you're talking, it seems to me that you must have some ground in, or your parents must have sent you to church.
No, that's got nothing to do with Muslim. The church.
But your family, those principles are Christian, you know.
No, they're not. That's not a Christian. That's not a Christian principle. That's a human principle. That started in the beginning of culture in cultural societies. We learned that if we carried on killing each other, we wouldn't survive.
Right, and it was a system. We had a code. We had a code. Oh, go on, bro.
Before we had a book, we learned that. Before we had any of these ideologies, what you're talking about, this is a human. It's instinctive to humans. You wouldn't be here now if we didn't think like that. A moral code is different. You're talking about a value system from an ideology. Do you understand? Morals are subjective.
Okay. What I'm saying, you see, like you just said there, we had to have a code, come up with a code that we could all agree on how to treat each other, right? So I would say that if we had Islam, things wouldn't be as divided as it is. You know, you got young youth in one area.
I'm going to stop you again, Allah, before you go into one. That's the reason why we are divided, because you're subjective. Your ideology is subjective to Islam. You see, Islam doesn't encompass people who are gay. Yeah, that is what is that? Well, now we might find it awkward to talk about that, but there are billions of gays out there. Now that means it's subjective. Your doctrine goes directly against that.
But I believe that if the gays change, they'll have a better, longer
How
life,
can you tell someone who's
and we'll be
naturally
able
that's
to
natural? That's nature. That's nature.
but
You
we'll
can't get someone to change the way they are naturally. People
I
kill
don't
themselves. People kill themselves over wanting not to be gay. That's how much of a natural thing it is. It's natural. We can't. Your ideology has polluted us. That's the problem as well. These ideologies has set a value system that has polluted our mindsets. And now you want to say it should be objective for everyone? No way.
I
It's
didn't say it
you.
should.
It's these.
No, I didn't say it should be. Everyone should do it. I'm saying if we could, because we're all because we're put at the bottom of societies, right?
All right, freeze that. Let's get back. I just want to show you.
I just think it's imperative for us to come together to
No,
raise.
freeze that point. Get back to the initial point. You ended up in a rabbit hole. You was talking about how the one God or the God, the supreme God. The reality is, here's a list of the countries mentioned or referred to in the Bible, right? So look at that world. Look at your biblical world right there. Of course, you see Greece and all that. All right, you're looking at this, and then you come over to some maps like this. This would be Paul's world, right? Areas that are mentioned, right? So you're missing the world, yo. Okay, with the Acts of Apostles mentioned in highlights. Look. So this ain't the world, dog. Look, I'm gonna show you the world again. It's the whole goddamn world, yo. They missed all of North and South America. Greenland, they missed all of that. They missed all of Russia, Australia. They missed all that. It's just these areas right here, bro. So how are you gonna say that they had the same supreme God? Obviously not. Nobody got the memo there, bro.
I didn't say that. Okay.
Let me finish my point. What you said was, if they worshiping the same supreme God, you with that. And obviously they're not worshiping the same supreme God because everybody didn't get the damn memo.
Yeah, but that was okay.
That whatever supreme God you got is totally different from the rest of the world, bro.
Okay. What are you talking about? What are you saying that based upon the Crusades and European Christianity being forced on us? Is what you're saying?
No. Based off the fact that the world is in existence before it's Christianity and Judaism.
I understand that.
All right, so they talk about different. Remember, that's why I set the show up with showing you different cultural containers and what religion was. Nowhere in that does it say we got the same God. There is no way to verify that we all got the same God. That doesn't even make sense. That's why
I didn't say that we got the same. I said okay.
No, he was saying, hey, how everybody doing?
I think you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, what he was saying was that that phrase that Fitz just used, he was saying that that's a Christian ideal. That's basically what he was trying to say. Saying that Fitz ain't get that idea, that moral ideal from nowhere but Christianity, right? That's what he basically trying to say.
Oh yeah.
Am I right, good God of law?
Right. I believe.
I believe that. You just switched what we were saying, though. That's two separate things.
No. I feel you, but you had jumped in when he was trying to. When Fitz
jumped in.
No, I know. I'm talking about the current conversation.
No,
okay, but the quote conversation.
Hold on, let's get it right. Hold on. He made a statement. Hold on. About what you do as long as they had the same supreme God. And I shut up for a moment to show him.
I didn't say the same. Like how their perspective is the same as my perspective. I'm good with that.
And I'm saying it's not. And I showed you how it was not. And then Fritz came in and some kind of way y'all ended up on values of the homosexuality. I don't know how y'all got in that rabbit hole on that. Now we go to Sheffrin, and then Sheffrin, you were explaining what now? Go ahead.
I was explaining that that he was trying to infer the Fitz that what Fitz said that his morals of how to treat people. Fitz was saying his morality on how he treat people comes from basically do unto others as you will have them do unto you. That Christian shit that Jesus was talking about. But the problem is with that, that's a universal thing. That's empathy. That's all of that. That's all that phrase is signifying, is that human beings have empathy, and to use that empathy as a moral code, right? To know what's right and wrong to do to people, because you wouldn't want the same things done to you. Every human being on this planet, if they don't have a social disease like something where they got some type of mental illness, has empathy. You feel me? So just because you find empathy in religion, don't mean that empathy comes from religion. That's just a normal
Exactly.
human thing. You feel me?
Exactly.
If we see an animal get hit by a car, we got empathy. You know what I mean? We know that if we get hit by a car, it'll hurt. So we automatically say, damn, that shit had to hurt that animal. That's empathy. That's all that is.
And
It,
you
it
know
don't
what,
have
Chef?
it don't have nothing to do with religion. Go ahead,
Chef,
bro.
you know what it is as well? That is part of evolution. If you check it up, that's what
Fact,
got us to where
fact,
we are. If we
fact.
didn't,
I
if we
agree.
didn't have this, we wouldn't be where we are now. We would kill off our race. He doesn't
Fact.
get that. That's got nothing to do with religion. It's just you've adopted that and put it into your phrase, a philosophy form of way. And that's it.
Good point. You hear me, Fritz?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You stole the words right out of my
Okay, even then, we have to still put it in some sort of book.
man. Wait.
It's still
Whoa, whoa,
this
whoa, whoa,
society.
whoa, whoa,
Okay,
whoa, 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 whoa. It's a moment of clarity that needs to be made here before you dive into it.
Yeah, he got to accept that point.
Yeah, it's called the evolutionary process. That those that show more empathy, right? Just like crying is part of the evolutionary process. Those tears cause other people to show empathy towards them. And those who had the ability to cry and show empathy live longer than those who didn't, to reach the age of reproduction, to reach the age baby to have children, bro. This has nothing to do with your beliefs and all that. Now you can integrate your beliefs in that, but at the end of the day, it's still a natural process called biological human evolution, bro. So it's not just stuck to one religion or one, like you, that's the point. That's why I'm saying it's ridiculous. But go ahead.
okay, okay. What I was saying here is that this is we have to be face reality, man. This society the people who control this society, they're not pushing what what the children grow, what we know today as you just normal, as you say, morality. They're not getting that. Like, they're not getting that from the media, from what they're seeing every day. You know what I mean? Like, the people that run this world are liars. Like, you know what I mean? They only promote death. Look at
That's
all the
free.
video games are about killing
Hold
each
on,
other.
hold on. That's a freeze. Human beings are liars. Human beings lie, bro. I just want you
Pe-
to know.
okay, people's okay.
I'm saying he did a scientific study. Don't let me pull a study. So just human beings, period. So you do something a little bit better. What are you really trying to sell to us at this point with your religion? Because you sell us your religion. And I want to know, where is it that your religion allows us not to lie no more? What mechanism is it, the supreme being that said, hey, stop lying? Remember, in the religion, God himself lies. Right? Remember that, I just read it. God himself deals with the devil and lets him run through us like it ain't shit.
Okay,
Right?
what we would have to do. Okay.
Because you're trying to sell us a moral code that I just proved is raggedy in the Bible itself. That the creator is raggedy as hell, according to the story. This dude out with the pinnacle of murder and pillage, the Satan himself, so they say. Right? So God don't even tell the truth. God lies.
Okay.
Right. I can go right to the book of Genesis where God lies. Hey, the day you eat the tree of knowledge, you're gonna die. That ain't what happened. Niggas didn't die. In that day, meaning in that day, in that moment that you eat that fruit of wisdom, your ass is grass. That didn't happen.
Bro, I know, hear what I'm saying. I know Christian churches, yeah, that do programs for ex-offenders.
Man,
help
stop.
them relocate,
Elementary
and
doors.
give them free skills, like
No,
help them with
no, there's
CVs to get a
programs
job.
in place to do the exact same thing, man. Give
Who
me something
does?
unique, bro. Right in
Who
Baltimore,
does?
Maryland, bro, they got programs when you come home from jail. I forget the name of this shit, and they try to find you jobs and all that. So that's not just a Christian thing. That's what humans do to each other, yo. So don't do that. Give it something
I'm
special.
trying to say that the church, I'm saying, I hear what you're saying, that there are corrupt churches out there, right? But I'm saying, I believe that the majority of churches are good. That's what I'm saying. The church that I went to, and like I said, I stopped going there. I didn't want to go to church when I was little, and I gave up going to church because I was too evil. But as I said, yeah, that church there, even today, they used to set up youth clubs for the community. In the holidays, they would do trips and take the kids out and stuff like that. And they used to look after the mentally ill,
Right,
right?
brother.
They used to give them food every day, and they used to look after old people
I want to say, hey,
and
man, we appreciate that.
as well.
Hey, we appreciate that. But I'm letting you know, I grew up on Glen Avenue. All right, after I moved from Lucille, I moved to Glen Avenue, and they had recreational centers. Lucille Park. I mean, not Lucille Park. That's over there near Park Heights. But I'm talking about Glen Avenue. Okay, and it was a park there, recreational center where I learned how to play chess. Well, all the shit you just said, they did, and they had nothing to do with Christianity, Islam,
I
and
don't.
Christianity. So that's part of the human beings who do that under the auspices of what you want to call a church or a mosque. See, that's what I'm trying to get that clear. So it ain't, see, here's what you're trying to do. You're trying to trick us. You want us to believe that the very fact that it's a church that is sacred and divine and that shit perfect, and that's the thing that throws the wool
I
around.
never said that. I didn't say. I said that churches. I believe that churches do the best with their resources, bro.
No,
Most churches,
Absolutely
black
not.
churches, black churches. I'm saying most black churches do their best with their resources.
I
That's what
appreciate
I'm saying.
it. Go ahead,
Saying
man.
you have your Creflo dollars and that, but not every.
Preach. What'd you say, Vance? You ready to say something, Vance?
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Who was that? Who said that? Fritz? All right. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, brother God, minister. Good God, my God, your God. Go ahead. My God, your God, good God. Make your damn mind up. Go ahead.
Can I say something to him?
Go ahead, Fritz.
In for one, when you know all of them things that we did over at Sunday school and all of that, was that from the black churches or was that amalgamated churches? Can you hear me? Good God.
All right, go on, brother.
When you was doing all the Sunday school trips and everything, was that from amalgamated churches or from the black church?
It was from the no. The black church used to set up like a summer school to help parents and that, like like during the holidays, like
And was it
Easter
strictly black
and
people?
summer. It was majority. It was all type, but it was a majority black people in
But
there.
it wasn't all black people, was it?
It wasn't all. There was some white people and
So the
stuff
devil
like that.
did help you. The devil was helping you as a youngster as well.
No, I don't believe that every white person's a devil. You see what I'm saying?
So who is the devil and who is the enemy and who I don't know who they are.
We're
You
talking
keep
about
saying
we're
they.
talking about we're talking about who's running this world.
And who are they? Who's running the world?
The devil, brother. Just look by what's going on. They're the ones who make. They're the ones who make. They put out games where children can play video games where they're killing another person.
All right,
They're the devil.
hold on. We're just gonna stop right there. We're not gonna be just going for an hour. That's nonsense. Like that's just fucking stupid. It's stupid. It's just dumb. I can't do the dumb shit. So we got Reverend. Who is this? Reverend D. Who is that? Come on, unmute you.
Nah, this Dre.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I was just gonna comment on him, but like you said, you're gonna stop it, so I'm gonna just sit and wait till it's time to say something else.
Oh man. Yeah, I can't. It's just hard. I don't want to get bogged down in the malarkey. Like that's just malarkey, man. So no one is it's taken away. No one is taking away what the church do or could or didn't do. I don't think I'm not doing that. I'm simply saying human beings, the same set of circumstances, We're gonna do the shit. We're not gonna sit around and get oppressed like that. There was no time, not during the civil rights movement, like we didn't do that. Oh, that's good. Mute. Yeah, that's not what humans do. Humans don't like to be enslaved, man. Humans don't like to be controlled by other people like that. There'll always be groups amongst them that rise up, right? And then the religion co-opts it. Like religion is going to co-opt the coronavirus pandemic being out, and God stepped up and stopped. God helped us. He came through when we needed him. Now it was really science that came through when we needed it. It was really the human beings using their brains based off of medical science over the years, based off of what Onesimus did to the colony, based off of those slave colonies that were inoculated against smallpox when they came to the territories that would later on become the United States. It was them that saved us. And it was the scientists behind it that built on that. Edwin Jenner and so on, right to the mRNA vaccine. It was hardworking, thinking people using a scientific method, bro. But the Christians gonna co-opt in the mud. Allah came down and they saved. This is gonna be that. It's gonna be that. That's the part we don't feel like doing that around here. Do that over there. We're not gonna do that. We can't. This is impossible for us to do that. We don't want to hear about your supreme being, your supreme God. They can't do no more than us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the devil. What's the devil? The devil's undefeated, bro. Well, I just showed you in the text. The devil hangs out with the creator. Why would we listen to you? You just made white people on high, bro. I just said it. He can hang out with the sons of God. He have a conversation with the creator. Don't do nothing to him. He's safe. He can flam God, say, God, you the only reason that God love you so much because you got a hedge around him. God say, oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna take that away from him. Just don't kill him. Come on, dog. Like that's what you want us to believe in, dude.
I think you're generalizing, brother.
No, I'm not.
You're generalizing, man.
Okay, all right,
You're
so
generalizing.
I'm gonna help you out. Give us the text that your God is in. What's the
You're
text?
doing what the devil does to us, bro.
Hold on. Give us the text that your God is in. We want to read it. What supreme God you got? What book is it located in? Or what ritual? What cultural container? I'm listening.
What cultural container?
Yeah, where was
What do
it
you mean?
formed? When was your God made? Because gods have dates on them. Where? What part of the world was your God from? What people first inspired to this supreme deity you talking about? I'm listening, guys.
Egypt.
All right, man.
Pre-dynastic Egypt.
Yeah.
Pre-dynastic Egypt.
All right. Okay, man. That sounds like a black hole moment to me. It's a black hole moment. Can you just blatantly lie and just make up shit? That gravity towards that black hole be sucking you in. He's sucked into the black hole for a minute. Go ahead, D. What up? What's up? Unmute yourself. What do you want to say, man? The Reverend. Come on, man. Unmute yourself. Where you at? You ain't saying nothing. What's up, Sabi? How you doing, bro? Let you in before you start acting crazy.
I'm good. What up with it?
What's up, man?
I'm just chilling. Just seeing that y'all talking about something. I was just over there going over Brother Reggie's video, debate with Pastor Bennett last night, and seeing if people was actually paying attention to what was being said by both sides. And from the looks of it, people were caught up in the pizzazz. So they really didn't understand the angles that Reggie was bringing out. So they couldn't see the damage that was actually done through Christianity. So it was kind of funny that your show is kind of leading into that, why Christianity has failed us and why it continues to fail us. You know, it's kind of funny that the shows will lead in like that. You know?
All right, we got you. I can't even read your whole name, the Reverend. Who they said it was? Dre? Dre. Oh,
yo.
What's up? What you gotta say?
No, man, I was just agreeing with you because me and you had this talk on the phone the other day, when I called you, what I'm saying, just the mental illness of it all and how it just led to our failure and how it continues to fail us. Like, I think my man name was Fritz, right? Like, he's just talking about humanity and just like social norms. But if we're gonna count their wins, we gotta count their losses. Like, we gotta count Joel Osteen letting people float by his church. If we're gonna count everything they did good, like it's just a lack of just logical thinking at the end of the day. And the one thing I learned from watching Homeboy yesterday, or Pastor Bennett, like, he's a pastor. So of course he's gonna, like I said in the chat, all he needed was an organ. That's it.
Facts. That's all he needed was an organ.
Yeah, get that man an organ, man, and collect. Like, it was just little pageantry, and he sounded like the pastor from Coming to America yesterday. I was like, what is he talking about? But he's an entertainer at the end of the day, because that's what the Christian church is. It's a vehicle for entertainment and just social gatherings. It's just that simple.
So this is what we do around here. It's my son right here. That's Onyx.
Congrats.
That's Onyx Zaburi West. They took out a piece of his name. It's Onyx Zaburi Tayanga West. That's his whole damn name, man. So this is for academic excellence right there, the honor roll. This is what we do around here.
Shout out.
Right? And we don't got no gods around here. Right? It's a joke around here.
Let me show you.
It's a joke. All right? Just to let y'all know that. Oh, I said, you got that joint in. That's the hoodie?
You know.
Yeah, you ain't quite ordered that one, but I wanted to upgrade you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to upgrade you a little, let you know I looked out for you and upgrade you. You know what I'm saying?
You're looking out, big dog.
It took a little minute. I said, me upgrade him, give him something super slick. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Next one I'm getting is the pseudo killers.
I got you, yo. You know I got you, man. I got you. But we don't got no gods around here, yo. What we got is education, scientific literacy. And you can choose whatever God you think you want, but just don't get caught, because we cracking jokes around here and we coming with the science. Yeah. All right, brother good God, you ready to tell the truth? Brother God, you don't get sucked into that gravity field, yo. That gravity field ain't no joke. It sucks you when you start making up shit, right? But I don't know, man. I think we've been in here. Hey, Vance, real quick. Where you at? You at, Vance?
What's good?
Hey, man, the podcast real quick, man. All the podcasts, bro.
Go follow Stoned on Arrival. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play. That's my podcast. We record once a week. We talk about a varying subjects, different things. And also go follow Real Black Atheist Library, which will have all Ankh's work on YouTube in podcast platform on iTunes as well. So yeah, that's it.
All right, man. Make sure we do that, man. We was talking about something interesting today. One we Vance, real fast.
Yeah, we was. I forget, what was we talking about?
Talking about that damn, yo. Remember?
Oh yeah. That was pretty crazy. You put me on game, man.
Yeah, let's go. Let me show you what the world is doing while we get finagled up. Right? We get finagled up. Let's go to Three Gorges Dam. Let me show you how serious this work is by the Chinese and how far we're behind, yo. We behind.
You're not over there in Africa, right?
No, nigga, no. You all off in Africa.
Oh, well, yeah, I know they over there in Africa doing something.
Yeah, because we ain't gonna be able to do it because we too far behind. But it's just the way you gotta do it, though. Ain't nothing wrong with bringing the Chinese in. All right. I want to show y'all the picture of this real quick, man. This is serious work, man. That's what the Chinese doing, man. All right. And then y'all gonna see how serious it is. See that right there? Three Gorges Dam. On the river, what's that? The Yangtze River, China. Look at that joint right there, yo. How serious is that, though? Y'all don't even know how serious that is, yo. Well, they stopping complete waterways. Three Gorges Dam, right there. Bam. It's crazy, dog. I'm gonna show you what's really crazy, though. That ain't what's crazy. This was crazy. All right. Let me show you what's really bananas right here. We go down to the effect that it has on the ecology, right?
But they're destroying our brothers and sisters in Africa and the Caribbean with their dirty tech.
Oh man, come on, yo.
Ripping up our natural
Uh,
our nature as well. They're destroying our nature,
I'm,
especially in the Caribbean.
I'm feeling the gravity pull again. I'm feeling the gravity pull. I'm feeling.
And they're giving us loans, and then when we default on the loans, they're taking our land, and they know that we're going to default on the loans. The
Yeah.
Chinese are devils.
All right. So now, what's your solution to that? What should we do?
We should need to kick them out.
Kick them out.
We need to get them out.
Then what you do after you kick them out?
I think that we're intelligent enough to make our own things in time.
You sure?
Well, I've got we've made a lot of things. I'll go and get my book on the inventors, black inventors, brother. It will shock your mind when I tell you what we've created, especially the black man in America.
Well, all right, so let's go to terrestrial impact. Here you go. This is astonishing right here. It says terrestrial impact 2005. NASA scientists calculated that the shift of water mass stored by the dams would increase the total length of the Earth's day by 0.06 microseconds and make the Earth slightly, and let me get this up here. Watch this, y'all. It's a trip. And make the Earth slightly more round in the middle and flat on the poles. I'm gonna say it again. The 2005 NASA scientists calculated that the shift of water mass stored by the dams would increase the total length of the Earth's day by 0.06 microseconds and make the Earth slightly more round in the middle and flat on the poles. Now that's deep right there, as they manipulate the ecology. Okay, that's deep right there, and I believe this is the source. Let me go back. I want the source for that. Let's get the source for that. NASA details earthquakes effects on the Earth. Now, anybody that's been kind of rocking with us, right? They kind of know that we know the Earth is not flat, right? The study of the Earth is called geodesy, and we know that the shape of the Earth changes back and forth over time based off of mountain ranges coming up. Now, based off of what humans put on the Earth, can change the shape and size of the Earth and affect the time of day. So I don't know what he's talking about. I'm saying is we behind, and if you got Chinese with the engineering marvel, then what you do is you get the Chinese to come in. You not only get them to come in, right, but you get them to come in to teach you what they know. So you can't just say, kick their ass out, the hell with them. That's why that makes no sense. That's why what he's talking about almost got him sucked into the gravity hole again, because it's dumb. That's not what the Chinese did. That's not what the Russians did. That's not what the Americans did. We read and we study history. That's not what the Egyptians did. The Egyptians took Hittite technology. Didn't say, oh, kick them out. No, they took the Hittite technology of the chariot. They modified it, okay? The Hittite chariot had 4 wheels on it and no shock absorber. Had about 4 men in it. And you couldn't shoot behind because it was too bumpy. They took off 2 wheels. They put a shock absorbers on the 2 wheels left. They put leather armor around it, right? They had a driver and they had a bowsman that could shoot from it because the shock absorber was sturdy. They revolutionized the chariot. They didn't say the hell with that shit, throw it away. That's the devil's work. So see, that's why you get sucked into the black hole around here, right? Because it's a bunch of malarkey. The way we're doing business is wrong. Don't just let them come in, sell them land, them do they want to do. What you do is you bring them in and force them to teach you, to show you the way. Make you a part of the scientific community that handles these type of engineered marvels. That's how you do that, bro. So no, we're not listening to you. You want us over in the corner somewhere throwing rocks at each other. We're not going to do that, bro.
Waiting on Jesus to do it for us.
Yeah, we're not playing that game, bro. We're not gonna play that. We're not waiting for the voodoo spells. We're not waiting for none of that. We're gonna enjoy our culture. You know what I'm saying? Believe what we're gonna believe, but we're gonna put science and technology where it's supposed to be. I keep telling you, it's a system. Where do you place your science and technology at? Where do you place your all governing civilizations put food, clothing, and shelter and protection at the head of the goddamn line, yo? And then somewhere along the line, you sprinkle your morality in or whatever you want, you sprinkle your religion in or whatever you want. But right here, yo, when we study like the Russians, the Tsar of Russia, okay? We talk about that. Peter the Great. Now, I don't even think he was a Tsar, but Peter the Great. All right, man, he came in and they don't consider themselves Europeans, no matter what you say. He went and studied abroad. He came back, right? He built up the shipyard. He built up St. Francis, not St. Francis.
St. Nicholas.
St. Peter's.
St. Peter's Square.
Yeah, St. Peter's was really built after the city in Paris, right? He built that city to look just like that. And then he built Russia. He took it from wood to stone. Okay? Hey, man, Paris. Right. St. Peter's looks like a replica of Paris. He did all that in his lifetime. Okay? So don't Africa. They have an opportunity. These kings and queens in Africa, they have an opportunity in their lifetime to put Africa back where it's supposed to be at. Right? And so we, in our lifetime, have the ability to put African-American communities back where they're supposed to be. That's why I always advocate our communities here first. That's my thing. My dream ain't to go back to Africa. My dream is to build, a functioning African world, African-American world right here in the United States, like all valuable communities do. So I don't know what you're talking about, the good God, man. I don't know the hell you mean or what you saying or that shit ain't gonna never work because it ain't never worked and you just bananas. And you anti-vax on top of all that. And you just all wrong, right? And your system that you follow shows you and puts the spotlight on why you all wrong, bro. You ain't got no wins over here. You get no oxygen on the Real Black Atheist joint. None. Hey, man, shout out to those donations, right? Appreciate that, man. Reverend Ray, appreciate that donation, man. Overton, appreciate that donation, man. I see you. Irvin, my fault, Irvin. Appreciate that donation, bro. Good looking out. That's love, man. Man, hit that Cash App, man. Support your brother, man. This is what we're doing over here. Hit the store. All right, we appreciate that. Abjuwear, ABDJUWEAR. And we run out of time here, man. But any closing remarks? You got something to say there? He'll say Turkish, Hebrew, reject, kill. Yo, you crazy, yo. Wow, now you got something to end with, yo, real quick, so we get out of here, man.
Yeah, I just want to say is just continue to study, read, don't be afraid of science, make science afraid of you.
That's a fact, man. Hey, Vance, you got something to say, brother? Pseudo Killer Official.
Shout out to the Pseudo Killers. Shout out to everybody listening. Keep listening, subscribe, go subscribe to those podcasts, and that's it.
All right. Well, I see you in that car, yo. It's my man right there, yo.
Yo.
Now hold on for me. I ain't say your name yet. My God, your God, good God. I ain't saying I'm shouting out Kyle right now, man.
Oh, sorry, bro. I came in late. Sorry, bro.
Shouting out Kyle because in real time and in real life, yo, whenever the brother goes somewhere, yo, he makes sure, I'm saying, I'm good, yo. He watch a nigga back. All right. When my family went out, I'm saying, when the babies, I'm saying, dragged me out the damn house. Kyle was like, yo, you coming out? I'm not coming out. But the babies dragged me out. First person I called was Kyle. Right? We talking about doing the protest. And I'll never forget that. That this brother, I'm saying, made sure that my family was safe at the protest. He made sure we had a great spot. He made sure we was parked perfect. Yo, he just had it set up. It was crazy. It was perfect. Everybody was running around crazy. He had his perfect. And I appreciate that, Kyle. And I never forget that, yo. So can't nobody say nothing about Kyle. What he do, what he don't do, nah. He always got carte blanche, yo, in my life, based off of how he looked out for me and my family. Appreciate that, Kyle. Shout out to you, bro, for being a real brother. Hey, Fritz, Pseudo Killer, what's up? What you got for us, yo? In the UK, Pseudo Killer Official, what's good?
Yeah, closing statements is just keep on top of science. Like the other day, Corey made a great analogy that they've made a new discovery in the center of the earth. And we should be all excited about that. That's where our kids and everyone should be at, that forefront. And yeah, peace to everyone. And that's it, really.
All right. Okay. All right. Where you at, yo? You get the closing statement too, bro.
Who me? Who me?
I'm gonna let you go last because you're gonna say the dumb shit, and I end up putting you out before you finish. So I'm gonna let you just.
Man, Ankh is so rude, man.
All right, go ahead, yo. Close us out. What you got?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, if life was a house, God and logic don't occupy the same building. So I would tell you practice logic before you practice any religion or deity. And that's about it. You know my slogan: God is good and money is better. Period.
Where you at, Chef? L, where you at?
Yo, yeah, that's no, the first part of your joint, we need Vance to clip that before you open the panel. We need Vance, we need that clip, yo, and that should be a podcast all in itself.
Which one? Which one?
The first part of his this stream right here.
Okay.
Before he opened up the panel, he had really went in and dropped some information that we can really dissect it and pull it apart a little bit more. You know what I mean? But he definitely dropped some information that that's definitely podcast worthy. And
Okay.
yeah. But even with my man, good God, Allah, Ankh had posted a video to us the other day in our private group, right? I don't know your email, good God, Allah, but I would want you to watch that video. It was I was raised Muslim, right? So the video he put that he sent to us was it was shocking to me, and I was actually a little offended by it, but I had to sit there and take it. You know what I mean? It was about the foundation of Islam, right? The European scholars then went into Arabia and started pulling back the history of Islam during the archaeology, and they not finding none of the shit that, you know what I mean? It's crazy. You need to watch it. But that's all I gotta say. Good show,
I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. All right, everybody got a chance. Hey, Fritz, did you go, Fritz? You went already, right, Fritz?
Yeah. I had a chat. Yeah.
Run it back again, Fritz. Run us back one more time, Fritz. From the UK, man. Trying to build our UK fan base, man.
Yeah, but basically, as I said, I love what everyone's doing here. We're keeping ourselves on the forefront of science with the information you just told me about the dam. I didn't know about that, and that's where we need to be. That's where we want the youngsters to be. I think we got to stop wasting our time on this circular religion talk and ideologies and identity crisis. Keep ourselves on the forefront. That's it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Well, hey, Vance. Where you at, Vance?
What's good?
What was your last podcast about? Because you always got good conversation. I want people to tune in, whole different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like that's the vibe to end up bringing the pseudo killers into existence. Yo, what was your last show about, yo?
We was talking about James Webb Telescope. We was talking about the James Harden, what he's doing in the NBA right now. We actually talked about the show you did. I forget which one it was. We talked about sneakers and things like that. But that was it. That was
modern. Yeah, very modern and up to date conversation. You see how
right.
He talking about science with the new telescopes and things that's coming out. He talking about the NBA. You dig what I'm saying? He's talking about the new kicks and sneakers that's coming out. Like, come on, yo. Like, I mean, there's so much other stuff that we could talk about other than religion, but a lot of our people are in religion. So we got to talk about it a little bit to bring people out of it, right? And to give them a more broader worldview. So, religion always going to be a part of our conversation somehow because our people deal with religion so heavy. So that's just what it is.
Right. So
100%.
before y'all get up out of here, did y'all see that senator down there get arrested in Atlanta the other day
For what?
for trying to stop the
The
governor
voter
for
suppression.
signing that bill into
Yeah, the
law
voter
against
suppression.
the voting bill into law. She knocked on his office door and they arrested her.
Yeah, you gotta. You can't do all that shit. You gotta, like, if that's the case, it becomes anarchy.
She's a representative. She works in a building.
Why they lock up though? What's the reason, yo? Give us a good reason. Don't just say it. What can we read?
They said she was obstructing justice.
Oh, what's
What was she doing?
She
Obstructing
nothing.
justice.
She
Hold
knocked
on.
on the door that was closed.
What? Hold
She
on.
knocked on a closed door.
Nah,
And
come on, yo.
they told
That
her
don't
not
make
to
sense.
knock here, and they arrested her.
Come on, man.
I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. I can replay the video.
Nah. Oh, you got it from a video?
It's on YouTube.
No.
Hold on. You
It's
said
on
she was
CNN and
charged.
all this, bro.
Hold on. Sadio, you said her charge was obstructing justice.
Obstruction of justice.
Right. And they told her not to knock on the door. And she knocked on a closed door.
Yes,
So
and
they
she
charged
works
her with
and she works with the governor. Yes.
Why she
that don't make sense.
I'm not making none of this up. Y'all want me to pull a video up?
No.
I mean, I'm not making none of this up. It's on CNN.
I believe you. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see if I come back with the same thing, just locking people up. Was it a black one?
That's what she was trying to. A black woman. She was trying to witness the signing of the bill.
Do they suppose?
And it was 5 white men in there with him.
Well,
5 or 6 other white men in there with him, but they did not let her in. They arrested the lady.
Damn, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna let Brother God speak to that and close us out. Go ahead, Brother God. I'm gonna give you an alley-oop. Go ahead.
My condolences. My condolences to this. But you know, I'm gonna say this. I'm glad that you're expanding, Brother Fitz. I'll always, when you build that channel, the British side of things, I'll always be there to challenge your information, like I have done to Ankh for the last how long? I'll always be challenging your information, and so you know, so hopefully we can have a good friendship, you know, as we battle intellectually as well. And you know, I'm gonna say this to you, Ankh. You're the reason. You created me. You understand? You're the reason why you made seeking knowledge, yeah, and battling intellectually cool for me. You see what I'm saying? Because I saw the people that I grew up seeing doing the intellectual sparring, they were from a different, what can I say? I would say that they're from a different class to me, you know? And you know, you, because of the way that you did it, like from a hood, you know, the way that you're bringing back the information, you're regurgitating the information and fighting. I respected that, and you made me know that even I, maybe, because I used to be scared of reading, I used to be scared of doing intellectual things, you know. And you made me feel that, yeah, maybe I could do it. If you can do it, then I can do it. Do you understand? So I'm saying that you created me. You're the reason why I've got so much information and why I keep on reading, brother.
Y'all
See
see
what I'm
that
saying?
headline?
That's why, you know, I'm so hard for you. That's why you lot can't handle me. You see what I'm saying? Because of Ankh. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know, brother. I am the beast that you created, brother. And I
You
will
a
never
pseudo
stop
killer.
reading.
Look,
I'm a pseudo killer.
go to Breakfast Club if y'all want to see it. Georgia representative arrested outside governor's office during signing. And then if you go up, there's another one that says,
Yeah, you had to squeeze that in, didn't you?
it's illegal. It's now a crime in Georgia to give voters in line food and water.
Okay, well, why you think that's illegal though, yo?
Because he signed the bill.
Well, why you think that ain't? Why you
Voter
think?
suppression bill.
I know, but what you think? So we can just start giving everybody shit. That's why they
In
doing
order
it.
for them to vote right.
Yeah, they was giving people shit,
yeah.
giving them money. Don't you know how many black people going? Hey, yo, we giving out $100 bills, yo. Nigga, what? Nigga gonna go get that.
Right.
That's why they doing it, dog. Like, They don't want no favors based off of that though. Cause it was a problem, yo. You don't see that though, yo?
Yeah, they don't want niggas turning up to vote, of course.
Is that what you think it is?
No, that ain't you missing it. Yo, come on, yo.
It's in Atlanta where everything was contested. Think about it. It's in Atlanta where everything was contested.
I agree, but I agree.
I'm just lining everything up.
Right, but what the problem is if black people wasn't doing that, right, then if we were just coming out to vote just to vote, you feel me? Then that's one thing. But when you have incentives, right, other than the process of electing your officials, if there's incentives involved in that, right, that can coerce you to vote, then they gotta cut that shit out.
Okay,
that's like paying for votes.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with the
No,
incentive
hold
part.
on.
No.
Hold on, Sabio.
Hold on. Listen.
Hey, let him finish saying what he's saying. Yo, we don't gotta do that around here. Yo, we just
all right.
Sabio, I'm not saying that those black people were paying people to vote. I don't agree. You feel me? But it could be taken as that, right? So what's the next step? Like Unc said, next you gonna start giving out money? You know what I mean? Food can be an incentive. It can be used as an incentive to entice people to do things. So, yo, you gotta cut it out because you wouldn't want white people to be doing that shit, right? You feel me?
So listen. This is what I'm talking about.
What you talking about?
So, like, when I go to vote,
What you mean?
I'll be in line 6-7 hours sometimes, 5-6 hours. Sometimes you get thirsty.
Bring your own fucking water then.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you
bring
drink
your own cooler. You can bring your cooler.
Sometimes
you.
Yeah, you can. Sometimes you can, but sometimes you don't think about that.
Well, then your ass is grass. Get out the line.
And then you got to do what? Get out the line and go get some water. Then what? You got to start all over.
Hold your spot. I'm gonna go get some water. Let me back in. Yeah. Because white people will really take advantage of that shit.
But out here in Missouri, it's white people that give out water in the voting line. It was probably white people giving out voters water and stuff in the lines in Atlanta.
Listen, let's get this straight. So when people are talking about you ain't watch the video, whatever, niggas.
Just watch the videos. That's all I'm saying. Just watch the videos.
Whatever.
Pay attention to everything that's been going on with the governors and all that.
Detailed story and what it is, right? Then before we start saying, then now we always know when you black, you better figure out a better way.
Right.
Nobody's denying that. 1,000 black people was not going to storm the Capitol without somebody getting shot up a few times. Like, that would have been real ugly. So I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking that would have been different. All right? So I ain't lost my mind. But what I'm saying is, I understand the reason behind why they did that. That's all I'm saying. That don't mean the reason right, wrong, or different. But if you go back, in the roaring 20s, yo, they was wilding out with that, yo, giving out bread. It was crazy. That's all I'm saying, dude. And you got to know that water will turn to some wine, and that wine will turn to some crown. It gets this turn to anything, dude. I'm just like, you got to know it, yo. People are corrupt, yo. You just got to know that. Like, we act like the Democratic Party ain't white.
I don't like the Democrats or the Republicans.
Yeah, so you know
both.
Right, so
they all corrupt, brother. They're all corrupt, huh?
Right then. So I'm saying, so they put they understand how corrupt they can be, bro. Like, they know the game.
I know the Dixiecrats.
Bottle, that's it.
I know all about the Dixiecrats, huh?
But
I know all they did was flipped.
But brothers, they're the ones who are giving us these shots. They want to give us shots. Both parties.
Come on.